Madhava Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janabadaba Giribaradhari Jaya Gopi Janabadaba Giribaradhari Yasodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Yasodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Yasodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Yasodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tera Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
sa bahay ko. Kasi ba aktividad ko sa isang pandit science na po pa siya. Sinabagod ka na siya. Always is in the devotees.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Saranam Namaskritam. So recite together. Saranam Namaskritam. Narayana Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tatujayam Devi Nashtra Prishu Bhagavati Sambhagavati Seva Bhagavati Uttama Shloki Continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 59, it's number 42. The killing of
42? 42 or
42.
59
59, 42.
and
59, 42. The killing of the demon Naraka. Atu Muhurta Ikasmin Nanangalisu Taha Istriyaha Yatupa Yime Bhagavan Tabad Rupa Daru Beya Ato Muhurta Ikasmin Nanagarisu Tasriha Yato Payime Bhagavan Tabad Rupa Daru Beya Ato Muhurta Ikasmin Nanagarisu Tasriha Yato Payime Bhagavan Tabad Rupa Daru Beya Ato Muhurta Ikasmin Nanagarisu Tasriha Yato Payime Bhagavan Tabad Rupa Daru Beya Ato Muhurta Ikasmin Nanagarisu Tasriha Yato Payime Bhagavan Tabad Rupa Daru Beya
Ato Muhurta Ikasmin Nanagareshu Tasriya
Nanagarisu Tasriha
Yato Payime Bhagavan Tabad Rupa Darobyaya
Ato Muhurta Ikasmin
Ato Muhurta Ikasmin
Nanagarisu Tasriya Rupayemi Bhagavan Abad Rupa Darubyaya
Atau and then Muhurti and the auspicious time
As is precious time
Ikasmin
Ikasmin
same Dana various Garisu and residences Taha those Kriya women Yatha properly Payime married Bhagavan Supreme Lord Tabat that meaning Rupa forms Daraha assuming Abyayaha the imperishable one. Translation of purport. Translation by Srila Prabhupada, disciple of divine.
Then
the imperishable Supreme Personality, assuming a separate form for its bride, duly married all the princesses simultaneously. It's in your own palace. May you read together, please?
Then the imperishable Supreme Personality,
Assuming a separate form for its bride, duly married all the princesses simultaneously. It's in her own palace. Okay. As Srila Sridhar Swami explains, here the word yatha indicates that its marriage was duly performed. This means that the entire company of the Lord's relatives, including his mother Devaki, appeared in its and every palace and attended its and every wedding. Since all this wedding took place simultaneously, this event was surely a manifestation of the Lord's inconceivable potency. When Lord Krishna does things, He does them in style. So it is not astonishing that the Lord simultaneously appeared in 16,100 wedding ceremonies, taking place in 16,100 royal palaces, accompanied in its palace by all his relatives. Indeed, this is the way one should expect the Supreme Personality of God to do things. After all, is not an ordinary human being. Srila Sridhar Swami further explains that on this particular occasion, the Lord manifested His original form in each of His palaces. In other words, to take part in the wedding vows manifested identical forms prakas in all the palaces. Namo Vishnu Sadai, Krishna Vistai, Bhutani, Sumati, Devidhari, Swami, Sunami. Namo Vishnu Sadai, Krishna Vistai, Bhutani, Sumati, Bhakti, Vedanta, Swami, Sunami. Namaste Saraswati Devi, Gurubani Prachari, Namaste Swami, Pasasari Sutari. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Vasudeva, Gurubhakta Vrinda, Shri Radha Krishna Padan, Bhagana Lalita Swasi Girajaya Shri Govardhana Namini Asisa Krishna Mansa Kalpatro Vyasa Kripasidovya Ivatna Tattanam Prabhani Vaishnavyo Namo Namo. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So we can sense the how the inconceivable potency of Lord Krishna was being glorified in this verse in relation to his exhibition of his prakas form, identical, the same form as Krishna Swayam Bhagavan, who manifested to be married with these 16,000 princesses and each and every palace. Krishna was there as Swayam Bhagavan Krishna. It's identical, same form of Krishna, and this identical as Krishna himself. He married with this 16,000 princesses. Not only that, but also his relatives and also Mother Devaki was there in its every palace from where Lord Krishna being wedded with that specific princess. Of course, there are 16,000 princesses being married by Lord Krishna. So, because Krishna is unlimited, and it's the Supreme Personality of God who can do things which no ordinary or mystic yogi can execute those activities. Right? That's the inconceivable potency of Lord Krishna. Yeah. But by Krishna's mercy, the devotees could accept, or by their devotion and faith, could easily accept those pastimes of Lord Krishna. And one time, Madhu Mangal, I wants to borrow the flute and a peacock feather of Lord Krishna in Vrindavan. So at that time, we can say that Kamsa is sending a lot of demons in Vrindavan to search out for Krishna, to kill Krishna. So when Madhu Mangal has with him this Krishna's flute and peacock feather, so this Kisi demon is searching for Krishna, and he saw this Madhu Mangal was having this peacock feather and his flute. So he tried to trample, tried to kill Madhu Mangal, because Madhu Mangal was, of course, afraid. No? Then after some time, Lord Krishna came. This is the original Krishna. I am the one who you are searching for, not this Madhu Mangal. Then after some time, when Krishna killed this Kisi demon, the Madhu Mangal told Lord Krishna, "No, I don't want to have your possession, Krishna. Here's your flute and your peacock feather. The demons are killing me." Because Madhu Mangal is a Pani Brahmana friend of Lord Krishna. This fan of honoring prasad, Madhu Mangal. So one time, Krishna was massaging the feet of Lord Balaram, because they are fatigued, and usually this is the cow-herding lila of Krishna and Balaram early in the morning, together with the cowherd boys, the Sudama, Stoka Krishna, Subal, like that. Yeah, so many inconceivable things are being exhibited by Lord Krishna. So we have to finish that lila in connection with the Nukasura. So after rendering service to Krishna and Balaram, the boys are massaging the feet of Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna. Then they submitted their request. Especially Madhu Mangal, then submitted the request to Lord Krishna and Balaram. You know Krishna, Balaram. Have you ever smelled this very fragrant fruit which is coming in this direction in Taliban? Unfortunately, this forest, this Taliban, is being governed by the demon Dimokasura. So actually, their requests are being fulfilled by Lord Krishna and Balaram, because they are intimately related in specific lila of friends. So this is covered in. Yeah, because we are limited and our capacity to digest, our brain and intellect is very limited. Sometimes certain activities of Lord Krishna are inconceivable. Just like the pastime of even those Brahmana, that Lord Narayan is feeding an elephant in the halls of a needle. Right? It seems it is inconceivable in our experience. But Krishna is the master of all mystic. Yatra Vishwara Krishna, Yatra Partaminodarha, Tatra Shrir, Vijayo, Bhutir, Durvadikir, Nakramana. Whatever Krishna, the master of all mystic, and Arjuna, the supreme archer, certainly there is a victory, extraordinary power, and morality. Yeah. But Krishna, he was not amazed by his mystic potency.
But the yogis who have mystic powers, they are even bewildered or amazed about the exhibition of the yogic power. You can say in a pastime of Kardama Muni, when he provided the comforts, comfortable facilities for his wife Dibahoti, he exhibit this mystic power that he can create this 7-story aerial palace made of emerald, gold, and diamond by his mystic power. But he was amazed. Prabhupada explained, even the yogi are amazed by their exhibition of mystic power. But Krishna is not amazed because he was in control of his Shakti and all potency, material and his spiritual potency. Yeah, for us to know the greatness of Krishna, the more we know his exhibition of greatness, opulence, the more we become faithful and more surrender and accept his divine personality. Yeah. Even his mother, Yasuda, when Lord Balaram was accusing Krishna that, oh, he's eating dirt. And Krishna, no, I'm not eating dirt. Then Lord, Mother Yasuda, he opened the mouth of Lord Krishna. Then what he saw is that the universal manifestation was there. All material manifestation was there in the mouth of Lord Krishna. So this is the inconceivable potency of Lord Krishna. So in terms of marriage, it's like the women is always be protected. You can see how Swayambhu Vamano protected Princess Dibahoti in his when he's not yet married in Brahmavarta in higher planetary system. And the father and the parents is responsible for their sons and daughter to be wedded to someone. But there must be a consideration of proper matching of their qualities, their temperament and likeness. It's like when Brahma, I think Brahma was advising when Bhuvaman. He's advising Kardama Muni. You should not give your daughter parang hindi mo, or you don't give it away without consideration. You know, you give away the easy things you give away. So, because they are in a dawn of creation, trying to populate, build up the universe with different species of life. So, brahmachari, those who are celibate will be able to reside in Brahmaloka. Well, because when Lord Brahma visited Kardama Muni in Bindusarga Lake with Vibhavoti, of course, before that, first Kardama Muni had performed austerities for 10,000 years, and then Lord Vishnu gave him the darshan, the tears from his eyes falling down. Then that Sarasvati, the water of Sarasvati, the tears coming from this becomes a Bindusarga lake. And there are so many cottages and hermitages with, because like last time we discussed how the administrative class, Kshatriya and the Brahmana, they have mutual cooperation. The Brahmana will give it enlightenment or blessing towards the Kshatriya. Supposed to be the administrative class, they have a really intimate mutual cooperation with the Brahmins. but not in Kali Yuga, the administrative class. Are throwing out the Brahmana. In bygone ages, and Srila Prabhupada was explaining, this should be the case. Administrative class and the Brahmana, they should have a mutual relationship. The Kshatriya get the blessings of the Brahmana give the enlightenment or blessings to the Kshatriya. This was happening when Swayambhuva Manu visited Kardama Muni. He bowed down to Kardama Muni, and then Swayambhuva Manu with his wife Queen Sataru. They are the ones searching for the guy to be wedded with Mother Vibhuti. That is their responsibility. So they were touring the universe, and then they found Kardama Muni. And then I said, Swayambhuva Manu was looking for Kardama Muni. You should accept this, my princess, my daughter. You should accept this. She was the brother of kings, brother of Priyavrata and King Uttanapad. He is highly qualified. Actually, she was highly qualified in terms of beauty and also character. You can say, Prabhupada, those demigod, this Babasu, when Prabhupada was explaining about the skyscraper building in bygone ages, it was already there. Not only in skyscraper, we say in Makati, so many skyscraper building, but in bygone ages, the Emperor Brahmabharata Swayambhuva Manu, he had this very tall skyscraper building from where Princess Devotee was playing with these balls, and this demigod was passing through. He said this palace of Swayambhuva Manu, he was so much attracted to the beauty of his devotee that he had fell down from his airplane. The Prabhupada said that unless it is skyscraper building, it is very cool, how can this airplane can see the palace of Swayambhuva Manu. Then Swayambhuva Manu is looking to Kardama Muni. He said, you should accept this daughter of mine, because this is the fulfillment of your prayer. This is your desire. When Lord Vishnu came there, actually he already hinted Kardama Muni that the Emperor Brahmabharata will come here to fulfill your desire, and that will all by Vishnu's arrangement. Then Swayambhuva Manu said, if you won't accept this daughter of mine, you will be accepting a wife to the other person, whereas they are not inclined enough to give you those daughter, so you should accept this. So then Kardama Muni accepted Mother Vibhuti. So the intricacies of Varnashram Dharma and married life was being emphasized in this chapter. How the wife, although it was highly qualified, as it means that he was Yoga Lakshana, advanced in yoga for practices. And Kardama Muni, he was Mahayogi. He was a Mahayogi. So you can say how Mother Vibhuti had served. She abandoned his own physical comfort to serve his husband, Kardama Muni. Then they got 9 daughters and one son, which is Lord Kapila Dev. And this Sankhya Yoga, Prabhupada explained it is a devotional service mixed with mystic power. So there are 2 Kapila. This is the Kesti Kapila and this Kardama Putra Kapila. which expound the Vedic knowledge. And Prabhupada also explained this principles of yoga or knowledge of devotional service was also being lost in the bygone ages. That's why Lord Kapila Dev appeared to expound again this Sankhya Yoga, which is also devotional service. So not only in Bhagavad Gita, this Arjuna, that Prabhupada, that Lord Krishna said, this science appeared to be lost, right? What's that? Complete. The science was the chain of reciprocal succession, and the synthetic understood it in that way. But in due course of time, the science appeared to be lost. Ibang parampara praptam imamrajar shiro biduhu sakali na time sakali na mahata yuga na parantapa. Those similar things also happens in bygone ages. That's why Lord Kapila Dev gave this Sankhya Yoga or devotional service to Mother Devahoti. Because Mother Devahoti was requesting, he realized her situation that the pernicious effects of the material energy and his attachment, which led him to ignorance, and she was also in the body of a woman. So she was requesting Lord Kapila Dev to enlighten him about this Vedic knowledge. And Lord Kapila Dev was very happy to impart those science and devotional service to her mother, Devahoti. About 15 minutes to go.
Question to move.
Oh yeah.
Question. Okay, fire away. So, you said that Krishna had 16,100 wives, but the other books, Srimad Bhagavatam, he said that 16,100. So, who is the 8? And the previous previous verse, it said that Krishna also marries 5 princesses like Kaliki, Mitravinda, Bhadra, Nagajit. And who is the other 3? Ay, kasama ba yun yung 5 na yun sa 16,000?
Sorry hindi ko alam eh. Baka mag-search mo na, babasahin mo natin.
Unlimited rights. Another question, what we doing?
Oh, done that.
Who is Kapila?
Huh? Lord Kapila Dev is it's Krishna himself. Yeah, expansion of the incarnation of Krishna. And the son of Kardama Muni and Devahoti. And it was Krishna himself who explained Sankhya philosophy, the analytical study of spiritual and the material nature.
What is the category? Lord Kapila.
It's Vishnu category. It's Krishna himself.
Category.
It's Krishna himself who expounded, give us the Vedic knowledge about what is material and what is spiritual, Sankhya philosophy. Yeah, Krishna made so much, a lot of inconceivable pasta. This is hindi mo yun, no? Yung sa cave, no? Kasi walang mag-aasawa sa kanila.
Hindi na may sword. So, hindi sila.
Yun ay 60,000.
Yung walang walo. Sila, yung nasa dwala pa siya. Yung European first king. Yung primary queens.
Primary queens.
Thank you.
Yung sinasatyabang kasama din.
Yung mga
Primary queens.
is yung 16 yung kinidnap hindi.
Oo.
Pero unlimited asawa ni Krishna. Yes, no.
Makita mo yung, it's like when Krishna is planting these seeds of pearls, right? Yeah, this pearl garden.
Yeah.
So he has
Holy
this
Krishna.
pearl seed from his mother Yasoda, and he had watered it with the milk of the cow's milk. Then Krishna was able to produce so many pearls, or he was able to grow this pearl plant. Finest pearls, yeah. It's inconceivable. It's impossible for ordinary humanity to plant a pearl, a garden of pearl, because pearls can be harvested or growing in the ocean. But Krishna was able to do that. This is inconceivable in our ordinary perception of our mind or senses. Because Krishna he has so many inconceivable qualities. He was so great. Yeah, even Mahavishnu, right? There's only expansion of Krishna by his breathing. So many innumerable universes coming and going from his breathing, right?
And he's already expanded.
And it's only expansion of Krishna. So what to speak of Krishna is the savior of all this expansion. Krishna has so many expansion according to his will for a specific pastimes. So he's going to perform. And all his pastimes is glorified. And it is being said, Janma karma sumindivyam bhamiti tatbataha tatutuan yalutvan. One who knows the transient nature of my appearance and activities upon leaving his body does not put this birth. So all this description is meant for our purification and to increase our mood of acceptance of the glories of Krishna and to know His greatness. That is the purpose of that. So we're being blessed and being mercy by Srila Prabhupada. Yeah, it's our rare opportunity in this this human form that is able to practice devotional service by Prabhupada's mercy. You can say when I was outside, so many ducks and chicken and also dogs. So you have to give your compassion by giving the Krishna's prasad. Otherwise, you will transmigrate in different spheres of life, not able to hear the holy name and the Krishna's prasad. So when I was feeding that dog, I'm sorry, just be patient in this lifetime that you're in the body of the. Please take this prasad. Hare Krishna, his name is Govardhan. Just be patient in this lifetime. Take this Krishna's prasad. Maybe next time you will be eating Krishna's prasad and be with association of devotees and serving the Holy Spirit. Be patient that you are in the body of the Lord. Somehow or other, there's a purpose. The devotees will somewhere. There is also a reason and purpose that we are able to share somehow or other Krishna's prasad. Any other things to share?
Okay, ko na,
Oh, yes.
so na-research ko na. So yung 16,185 si Krishna, we have 8 principal wives, which is called Ashtavarya. Meron pang tatlo yung pinakamas mataas ko yung si Rukmini, Satyabhama, and Gambavati. And yung 5 na nakasalan sa 8 verse ng topic natin. Si Kalindi, Vitravinda, Satya, also known as Magnikit, Bhadra, and Lakshman. Saka yung nirescue niya ng 16,100 sa yung pinatay niya sila ng kasuba.
Thank you.
Luis,
Yeah, so
I remember that
one of the main reasons that living being comes into the material world is because of being envious,
Yeah.
envious of Krishna. So my question is, I have two questions. Like first question, isn't it somehow natural if you see Krishna and he has marriage party in 16,000 palaces, that you think maybe, oh, I would also like to have it. And this second question, if we are envious of someone, what is like the counterpart? How can we switch the envy to some positive value?
Of course, it starts from the heart, this envious mentality. We have to chant the holy name of Krishna more attentive, and do some service, practical service, because Krishna reciprocates when the devotees of Krishna render some service in an intentional way to please Guru Prabhupada. Yeah, because the devotees will be concerned and the taste of their chanting of the holy name. So they try to guard themselves from such bad qualities that they can repose it to other living entities or to the devotees. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We should take the help of Krishna. Krishna and Balaram, Radha Krishna, it was there in the holy name. We cannot do some mental adjustment to purify those inner qualities which is induced, lust, anger, or greed. It was there inside. So we should put inside our heart the holy name of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So because we have that qualities, which you can Krishna, we are saying that it is natural for us to be abused or to have so many wives, just like Krishna, because we are part and parcel. So we are not as potent as Krishna, that we can regulate our mind or our senses, and we can have the facilities to provide, just like Krishna he provided 16,000 palaces. It's beyond on our capacity. But it's even difficult to maintain ourselves or even one wife. What to speak of having 2 wives, 3 wives.
One wife is enough.
And that is not the goal of life. The goal of life, the result of devotional service is just like Vasudeva, Bhagavati, Bhakti Yoga Prayojataha, Janata, Subhaya, Jananta, Ahitutam. By rendering transcendental loving service to the Supreme Personality of God is Krishna, one can immediately acquire Kusi's knowledge and detachment from this world. Just like usually in the Leela of Kardama Muni. He has his son as Krishna himself as Lord Kapila Dev. But because the Vedic injunction is that Pancho Surbam Banam Brajit, at the age of 50, you should retire. So he take the ashram of sannyas, although he has already his son as Krishna himself. Because the purpose of sannyas to be more all your time, your energy is more focused on worshiping and glorifying Krishna. So you can say even though he has his son as Kapila Dev, he still took sannyas to obey the Vedic injunction. Yeah. But sometimes devotees try to justify some circumstances. Oh, maybe I'm already 60 years old or 70 years old, I could not retire because some obligation to the families. But the thing is that if you have a grown-up son already, you can take care of the family affairs and business. at your advanced age, you should more focus on devotional service, your time, your energy. Just like being exhibited by Kadama Moon. You don't remain in a grihasta ashram. Rather, he renounced. Yeah. Even though Krishna is already there. But also he see to it that Lord Kapiladin is capable to take care of his mother, Dibahoti, which he had instructed what is Vedic knowledge. Yeah, it's part of qualities. We are the part and parcel, so we have the tendency. But the thing is the enjoying spirit. And the enjoying spirit. You cannot balance our life with sense gratification. Sometimes the Buddhist advice to balance your life. You cannot. We've been in this material world for so many lifetimes doing this married life. And then sometimes the Buddhist advice you should balance. You cannot balance yourself with simply supportive activities and sense gratification. The soul can only be balanced with devotional service and chanting of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Be careful if you are going to experiment this balance thing, productive activities and gradual sense gratification. We might be imbalanced or outbalanced after some time. Only devotional service can balance and chanting the holy names of Krishna. No acharyas, I didn't hear any acharyas or some teachings of Srila Prabhupada that we can balance our life if you mix up with productive activities and sense gratification. You cannot balance, for sure. Even though we experiment, for sure you cannot be balanced. Because you will be imbalanced. Even in a material sense, your bodily composition will be imbalanced. I saw that in my brother. Yes, sometimes I am giving him prasad. Then he was in a depression. Yeah. Then after sometimes giving him prasad like this, I could sense that he become balanced. Free from distress and his health is improving. Then when we wake up, when we mix up with sense gratification, now again I see him, he was imbalanced in terms of mentality and bodily. Yeah. We cannot see, I don't hear it from the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. Sometimes devotees will think, oh, I had practiced devotional service in my early life, teenager, so I was not able to do this gradual sense gratification in grasa life. So I might be imbalanced. In my 30s, 50s, I may be going to engage in that particular ashram. So it will not work. It will not work. You will be imbalanced for sure. Because that is not the nature of the soul. This senses and our material mind this is not our real identity. Our real identity is very spiritual, eternal, full of bliss. Nectar in the beginning, poison at the end. Yeah, poison. Nectar in the beginning, poison at the end. It's like the example of Srila Prabhupada, the young women and men, they meet each other, engage in that relationship. So it's very nectar in mind and senses in the beginning. And after some time, if the woman become pregnant, the responsibility of man, you have to work. You have to knock the door of the offices to get a good job, to earn money for the maintenance. Of course, it's a case-to-case basis. If you are responsible and you have that capacity, yeah, because there are 4 ashram, brahmachari, gangster, we try to see which ashram we are fit in and we can progressively engage in both service. Yeah. Okay. Time, that's really 9:02. Thank you very much for your tolerance and blessings. Please forgive my offenses. Srila Prabhupada, ki jai, Srimad bhagavatam, ki jai.
Bhagavatam Nidasi.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.